Hello everyone, and welcome back to Server Play here with Scoots42. We are back on the Foolcraft server again, and I have just gotten done setting up this interface up here, and it's basically going to be importing stuff from us for us on the Blue channel. I've run most of the cabling here already. I'm going to finish running some of this here really quick. So I might need to knock a little bit more of this out here. This is going to be the fun one to run, I think. Unlike this, I actually wish I had a shovel. There we go. Sometimes I've discovered this lighty shovel, it puts the glow ball right where I'm trying to hit stuff. And we'll fill this all right back in, but I basically want to make sure that this connection is being run properly. Well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. About something a little more like that. And a little of that. Yeah. Sometimes I wish, I'm not really complaining about Ender.io because I absolutely love this mod. But sometimes I wish I could just like tell it, I want it to start here and follow it all the way to here. It would make it easier for me. But I'm not really complaining. Are we going to stall out a little bit? Just a little bit? Are we going to come back? There we are. Welcome back. Alright. So basically, hopefully now, I think that line is already connected all the way up here. And we're going to do a couple of things. Because this thing is already full. So basically what I did was I taught our system how to craft these things, and I had to teach it how to craft each and every one of these. And we ended up with the storage warehouse, and I'll just show you. This is everything that is involved in crafting one of these warehouses. And we'll go ahead and tell it to craft one more, because why not? But I have 5 of them now. And one of the other things I did was I got us some of these guys, which I'm hoping go in here. So you're generating 40 RF a tick, and you are generating 40 RF a tick now for a whopping plus 79. Because I think these things take a little bit of power to run. That's alright. So let's see, speaking of power, let's see if we've got some conduits. And we may end up needing to craft some more. We should have enough to get what we need done right here. Can I reach you? Just barely. Make sure that you guys are inserting. And I'm going to do this a little bit different, I think, than I normally would. I'm going to try. They should be getting power now, so I should be able to just say, oh, that's right. Okay. wanted to do that. There we go. Let's say insert on green. And I think you're also going to need one of these guys. Do you not need one? Wish there was a way for me to tell. I can't actually tell if stuff is... Okay, so that's extracting on green. So hopefully, I tell you what I'm going to do is let's take that out. And let's set you somewhere fairly convenient. Let's say maybe up there for now. So what is still in here? It looks like that may have worked. Okay, I think it ended up transferring what I wanted it to transfer. So that is cool. So if I'm right, did I put wood? There's one more thing I need to check on over here. I think this is where I was doing a filter. Is this where I'm doing the filter? I didn't really want to put a power thing there. No, I'm going to filter it over here. That's right. So if I take that off, what I'm hoping is I'll be able to put one on this guy. And we're going to say let's see, extracting there, so I needed this to go over here, I think. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get over there. So you guys are doing all brown. So let's make see this one again. You are just inserting. So let's have you insert and extract. And you can extract this stuff on brown. There we go. And then you, got it. You, sir, will be extracting on blue things like wood, redstone, glowstone, and clay, because those are the... Can I have that back? Thank you. Those are the chickens we have set up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 logs, glowstone, redstone, and so what we're going to want to do is set this one to blue, always active, and hopefully what we should see now is all of that wood, for instance, should be filtering out into the grid now. And so hopefully when we look in the grid, what we should see is a little bit more redstone. Eventually. You know what we might need to do is get some more of these conduit speed upgrades. And you know what else might help? let's see if I can get a stack. Yeah. About a stack and maybe some speed upgrades. Oh yeah, I think we have a few of those. Because I bet this thing is just getting hammered. Oh yeah. Let's get our stack and speed upgrades in here. Maybe that'll speed this up a little bit. Oh yeah, that is much better. Alright, so now hopefully when we look in here, we should see the redstone and the glowstone and the logs are no more. Now each one of these holds, let's take a look at the chests here. I can't remember if it was the diamond chests or, let's look at the iron chests here. The crystal chests. These things hold a lot. They're pretty massive chests, and each one of these holds about 5. So I'm really thinking that this is going to help us out for quite a while. Some of the other things that I'm thinking might not be a bad idea. Let's check and make sure we're extracting that. We should hopefully be getting, yeah, feathers are ending up over there. How many feathers does it say I have over here? Does it even say I have any? No feathers. Do I need to put, can I put an upgrade in here? Yes. So I should be able to see the feathers again, right? Yeah. Cool. And hopefully this is going to be like 1,000-ish. And hopefully this guy is holding pretty much all, nothing but eggs. So that should be all that is left. And they're probably holding on to these nets for us. So let's see how our power's doing. Plus 30, so this isn't too bad. This is going to be a lot of chests and a lot of storage for us, basically. So I think the best thing to do is probably going to be to set these up to an in out and then blacklist them from, I think, feathers and manure. Let's do that real quick. Should have enough of these filters on. Yeah, we should have enough of these filters on us to do that. So we'll need at least one of these doing that. So let's do that. I think I missed. I did. There we go. And we'll do the same thing with these. We're going to blacklist these. And out. Filter. Blacklist. Hopefully this will help keep this from clogging up with feathers and chicken manure. I'll keep that one right up here. We'll keep this one where it can still accept them, just in case these overflow. You know, that way it won't clog stuff up right away. Cool. I'm kind of digging how this works. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. So now, hopefully, we should be able, we've got our grid access. Let's see what's happening here. Good. I think we're finally going to be able to get rid of this chest. All it was doing was extracting. So I think we can finally get this out of here. And we'll get most of these out of here, but I don't think we'll worry about all of it. We might need some of it back someday. I think I can at least fill this in. There we go. Now we're starting. Not quite enough to fill it all the way in. Let's get a little bit out of the grid. We might dig a basement still. Because I'm betting, I'd be willing to bet that these chickens are going to get way out of control. Oh, and there are the nether quartz chicken eggs. That is what I have been waiting for, folks. Here's a few more of them. That is unbelievable. Oh, I am digging that. That is probably the happiest thing that's happened to me all day so far. So let's see if we can get those guys cooking. And we just got stuff everywhere now. Alright, so let's see what these growth 1, gain 1, those are all pretty entry level chickens. So I don't know. I think let's get a chest. Let's get a chest in this little building. I don't know how much longer this little building is going to be here, but because I think I may end up moving where this little nursery area is. But for now, just to help us along, I'm going to keep it right here. And I'm going to put some of these eggs and stuff in here. Use it on chickens. Oh, cool. Smart chickens here, 1 growth. Cool. So this actually analyzes the grown chickens for me. That's just cool. So let's put that in here too. And let's see, are there any more eggs in the old inventory? Not seeing. So that is cool. Hopefully now, if I look in the grid, we should see somewhere in the neighborhood of about 150-ish. Oh, that's even better, around 200 redstone. So that number is going to slowly continue to climb. I've got room for 1 more redstone chicken up there. Let's see if I have a net on me. I think I saw another redstone chicken over here. There it is. There's an iron chicken there too. And I'll take that smart chicken too. Come to think of it, I'll go ahead and dump these guys off. Take all you guys. They can go right into our chicken pen over here. Let's see. That's my redstone chicken. And the shift right click. I got most of our clay chickens up there now. I think I may have left 1 over here for our rooster. Let's see. Let's get our other buddies out of here. Got 1 more. There we go. What's it? Anything? Oh, there's a little bit in there. Some eggs. I've got some plans for these eggs. There's a couple things we can do. I'm thinking like, culinary generator runs on raw chickens, I think it can. As one of the many things it can run on. Let's see. Automatic chicken cooker, of course. I'm sure we'll get something like that piped in the works going pretty soon. I think, did I teach you how to make redstone lamps yet? Not yet. So let's run over here. This is why I've got this little guy over here. Let's see if we can get some redstone lamps. And JEI synchronized would be great. Guess it would also help if I could tie redstone lamp. Here is one. Oh, I did teach you how to make them good. Can we get 10? I don't think we'll need quite that many, but I know I keep saying this building is temporary, and I'm about to do a few more things here that might make it look like it's not quite so temporary, but really it is going to be. I want to see if adding a few more lights up here do I have any more levers? We do. I wonder if that's going to speed it up if we add a few more lights. Hoping maybe it does. So we got quite a bit done already. Let's see. We've got our sorting system pretty well figured out. That is awesomeness. Like that is working just like it's supposed to. So I think what we should start doing is, let's see if we can get some more nesting pens. Because we're going to want to start getting pretty much the same setup over here. I probably should have used my pick on that, but whatever. Not like we have a shortage of glowstone, I guess. Right there. Okay. Everybody happy again? There we go. We get these down. I'm thinking this might be as tall as I take this. I don't know if I want to have them all the way up at the ceiling. And I kind of want to leave this area open. So I'm really thinking we're going to end up doing a basement with just a ton of chickens down there. Because I don't really want this area to get super crowded. And I don't want to do another giant building. I think one is plenty for this little area. So if we need to do more, we'll do more down below. So let's see if we can get some more nesting pens, because those should be set up to autocraft. Because we're definitely going to want to have some room for our nether quartz chickens. So that should be plenty for this upcoming year. Go ahead and get our item conduits hooked up, I think. There we go. And I'm going to go make a shovel. I got to dig a little bit. Not a whole lot, but enough that I'm going to need a shovel. And I mean, like, we've had one in the grid the whole time at home. Let's kind of dig down a little bit. I'm going to try not to break that glowstone since I just put it there. We're going to need to get this connected though. There we go. And let's go ahead and see if we can get some more conduits ordered. Well, that might be enough to keep us going, but I think we need a few more than that. Let's see. Like that, and you guys are going to be set up to extract, always active. And then we're going to end up connecting this over here. There we go. Now, when our nether quartz chickens hatch, we will have some place for them to go sooner rather than later. And it looks like they have already hatched. So I am going to take that. And let's go ahead and get these guys picked up if they'll let me. Awesome. And you can go ahead and set them on in there. Now I'm only going to set 2 of them in here, because this other one I actually want it to grow up. Any other stuff in there? Yeah, we'll let that collect for a while. Let's get a few more seeds. I'm pretty sure this guy's going to want some. And we can refill this thing. Which really, it probably would have been smarter for me to fill this back up. And really, you know, the smart thing to do would be for me to go ahead and set this nursery up the way that I really want to set it up. And let's see if they've got any more goodness for me here. Should be more than enough room to put this stuff in right now, right? Yeah. Sweet. I like how this works. Some of that stuff, like the glowstone's going to end up in the grid, just like it is supposed to. And I cannot wait for these guys to grow up. But I do think that is going to wrap up today's episode. It has been a fun, busy day. We got a lot done with our chickens. We got a good sorting system and storage management system set up for our chicken eggs, and we got the sorting of the resources that we want going into the actual grid. so I'm going to call this a pretty successful day. I hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I hope you're remembering to give me that thumbs up when you guys are liking these episodes. Thanks for stopping by today, guys. Take care.